begs the question of, was that the truth or the consequences of our childhood trauma? And that's just the city that I'm in. I'm in Truth and Consequences, New Mexico. Hello, beautiful souls. So, I am in Truth and Consequences, New Mexico. I stayed at a hotel last night, and now I am on my way to meet up with a beautiful healer, psychic medium, who I've been working with on childhood trauma. And I woke up this morning and I had dreamt of my first love from 3rd grade, and I knew that if I was dreaming of him after 20 years, and there was some unresolved trauma that needed to be released. So I sat with myself in meditation, and I brought myself back to that moment of heartbreak in 3rd grade, and I imagined myself in an angel-like form as an adult, comforting my child, comforting the little me within, comforting the little girl that was wounded and traumatized. And I spoke with her, and then I took that little me on a journey through all of my past loves since 3rd grade, and all of the men that have loved me, and all of the men that I have loved. And I showed her that you are loved, and you will be loved, and that Kyle is not the only love that you will ever feel, and that you weren't abandoned. And I showed her all of these men, and I said, in some of those, you did the leaving too. Did you abandon them? And the little girl spoke. I said, no, I had to leave. And I showed her, well, they had to leave too. And together we healed ourselves. Together I healed the inner me and the adult me that I am today by going back to the past. Because when we go back to the past and we heal the past, we heal the present and we heal the future. And it's beautiful. It's a beautiful journey that we are on. So I did that, and ever since that moment in 3rd grade, I've been repeating the same patterns of manifesting men to leave and manifesting men to abandon me. And I was never abandoned. And it begs the question of, was that the truth or the consequences of our childhood trauma? And that's just the city that I'm in. I'm in Truth and Consequences, New Mexico. And that was a lesson that was at play. So many times we speak to ourselves and we think that things are truth. And, for me, I thought, I constantly think I'm unloved and unwanted and undesired. And is that truth? Or is it the consequences of my childhood trauma and the wounds that I have dealt with? So the message is, heal your past. Because when you heal your past, you heal the present, which then will heal the future to get you where you actually want to go and what you actually want to do. It's a beautiful journey. It's a beautiful journey that we are on, and I'm just so grateful. I'm grateful for the lessons that I'm learning in my travels and the lessons that are being shown to me. I'm ready to break the cycle. I'm ready to have all that I desire. So, that's it. Now to breakfast. A nice vegan breakfast.
Is what I got here from a retired old man. That here's the reason that the US or Germany was not done in 42 was Texaco, so since oil they needed. So the US here held, hey, we want to go to war. Yeah, but they are done.
Hi, beautiful souls. So Zen is hiding behind the back seat. We are heading out of New Mexico, and we are finally going to make it to Arizona tonight. Oh, I forgot to fix this. This is why I pulled over. but I'm just following the path. Zen and I met Catherine, who is a beautiful, beautiful woman, and helped her today to give her some insight. She is in Truth and Consequences, New Mexico, where we just left, and she is a traveling mommy trying to get back to her kids. I told her that Sedona is where she needs to be to get back to her children. So just send love and light when you hear her name so that she can get all that she needs, all the healing, all the love, all the transparency. I'm just so grateful. What I'm feeling most of all is just gratitude. I'm grateful that I'm able to travel and I have the resources to do so. I'm grateful for my healing. I'm grateful for this nature. I'm grateful for my car. I have so much gratitude